My name is Carly Barnacle. I was co-director of CPWP. I worked very closely with Ian Van Ornum, the man who was arrested and tased repeatedly on Friday, May 30th in Kesey Square. We've worked together all year. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I saw on Friday, May 30th and how I feel about that. Two police officers came and grabbed my good friend by the shoulders, and they dragged him across the street. Across from Kesey Square. There's a pillar set up there and a corner where they took him there, and they proceeded to beat him, and they used a taser to get him on the ground. Well, he was face down, face in the cement, his head was bleeding, he was fully restrained. Four to five officers were holding him down, more officers were surrounding him. They used the taser at least 2 more times while his hands were already behind his back. So it wasn't, hands behind your back, you have the right to remain silent. They didn't do any of that. They didn't read him his rights. They just grabbed him and took him across the street to a corner, and I've never seen anything like it in my entire life, and this incident will change my life forever. I know it will. Now, I believe that this example, this violence is an example of the police, the EPD, not being able to use its power for peace. I understand that many members of the EPD work 15-hour days, and their stress can easily evolve into anger or fear, but that does not justify the events that transpired on May 30th in Kesey Square, as they demonstrated a total lack of restraint and total lack of judgment. I believe that the police department should use their power to maintain the peace and communicate their concerns to citizens rather than employ immediate force. If they attempted to communicate their concerns in Kesey Square on May 30th, this entire situation could have easily been avoided. Now, one of my good friends is a foreign exchange student from Belgium, and I asked her, what do you think the biggest cultural differences are, between America and Belgium? And she responded, well, your attitude towards authority. When I see a police officer, I feel safe and secure, like they're on my side. But here in America, you look at them and you freak out, even if you have no reason to, even if you're doing nothing wrong. And events like this, like what happened on May 30th, reinforce this type of mentality. Because of all this, I am relieved that a police auditor exists, because with her, the potential for investigation exists. Now, this incident that occurred on May 30th merits investigation because the police's press release dramatically contradicts the at least 18 witness testimonials that were turned into our office. So I really believe that this investigation will determine how effective the auditor is in ensuring that our law enforcement also respects the law. Thank you.